What is up, YouTube's Mountain Man Magic, and we have another Draft Chaff deck tech video for Dominaria. This one revolves around our matriarch, Adeliz the Cinderwind. She's awesome, she's super fun to play. I've had the most fun drafting the blue-red wizard deck. I had the most success getting back-to-back trophies with it, which just makes me all warm and fuzzy inside. And I had to come up with a just for fun type casual Draft Chaff deck totally around her. So if we look, we can see over here our one-drop action. We got one G2 Lava Runner. I don't know why. It just seems to work out. Playing a couple Ops because I just really like Opt in general. And now you'll see that we play pretty much all wizards from here on out. We got two Nabans. We're playing one Tetsuko, and we'll get to that in a second. Really, it's just because I wanted another legendary. She's super good. Sometimes she helps you get those last couple points of damage in. She's just a cool card. We got a couple Merfolk Tricksters because with Naban, getting to flash them in, tap down two things, that's a huge tempo win. And then a few G2 Chroniclers as well. We got one G2 Journey Mage, and then we've got four Adelizes because this is a card we want to play every turn 3 if we can. Swing in, hopefully have some instants and stuff to keep her and our other wizards protected from really low removal, you know, like the 2 damage, 3 damage spells, but as well as just getting in and getting pressure on them ASAP. We've got a couple Fire Fist Adepts because they can be super nice in that mid game where we drop them and hopefully ping something for 2 or 3. And then if we have Naban out, now we're hitting them for potentially 4, 6, 8 damage and getting rid of some big cards. That's no joke. And then my favorite card, probably my favorite blue common, Academy Journey Mage, because they're just such huge tempo wins when you play these out, especially if you get to double it up with Naban again. It's like, hey, return your 2 big threats. We're swinging in with multiple creatures. And then maybe I even throw a Wizard's Lightning. In this deck, it's basically a Lightning Bolt at them. Deal 3 damage, pump Adeliz. There's been plenty of games I've won where I play multiple Wizard's Lightnings in a turn. Like I just shoot them right at the enemy, deal 6 damage with these, and then pump Adeliz to a 4/4. That's 10 damage. If I have other wizards, that's a lot of damage. It adds up quick. Then we got a couple Fight with Fires because sometimes games just drag on. It's also just decent removal. 5 damage for 3 helps against the green stompy, rampy decks. And then we've got a cheeky Jaya's Immolating Inferno, which is one reason why I'm playing Tetsuko, just to have a different and one other legendary option outside of Adeliz. Jaya's Immolating Inferno has definitely won me a couple games because it's just an incredible card. And then we've got one Time of Ice. Again, it's just a tempo win. Just helps you tap down some big stuff, keep them basically out of the combat zone for a while. We got a couple Wizards Retorts, just because, you know, 2 just seems to kind of work. It's been good. Again, this is just Draft Chaff, so this is just cards I've been able to pick up while drafting. And then we've got 4 Blink of an Eye, because Blink of an Eye is just a super strong. It helps protect Adeliz if they do have removal and we don't have an answer for it. It helps protect her in the sense of if they try and, say, Shiv and Fire her down, we can play Blink of an Eye, return one of their blockers. She gets pumped to a 3/3, all is well with the world. Or if they're trying to do something that just says, like, destroy or exile creature, Blink of an Eye, our own Adeliz, she pumps our other wizards while she says goodbye. It's pretty fun times. All in all, this has been my most fun deck as well because it's quick pressure. You have a lot of synergy with the wizards. And I'm just continuing to be impressed with Dominaria and how well this deck works together, how well some of these archetypes really, really maximize their potential. And I think on MTGO, if you're doing a lot of drafts, if you have these cards that aren't worth selling back, build decks like this, have a lot of fun, get to meet some new people in the constructed queues. That's what I've been doing. I've been having a great time with it. That's pretty much the end of this video, though. So if you like it, I'd really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button, throwing a comment or a like. Again, just hope you're out there having fun. Magic the Gathering is a great game, great community. I'm just going to keep trying to provide content you all like. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you in the next video. We got another Draft Chaff deck tech video. This time we're going mono red because it's just mono red. And it's, I think, a fun deck to play. It's not like super competitive. It's meant to be a bit more casual. I've had some really good duels with people in the just for fun queues with this deck. And it just leads to a lot of fun and interesting games, I would say. Skizik, I just want to play Skizik too because I like Skizik a lot, and Mono Red's a great deck type strategy for him to jump into. So, for the 1-drops, we got 4 G2 Lava Runners. For the 2-drop, we got Keldon Warcallers. Now, I could have gone with the G2 Chronicler, but the reason I didn't, I'll get to in a second, but I wanted the 2/2 versus the 1/3. 3-drop, we're just playing 1 G2 Journey Mage, and then 4 Keldon Overseers, because I want that haste. I want to be able to attack ASAP. 4 drops, we got Skizzik, which is kind of more of a 5-drop, because you, of course, want to kick it. And then we've got 3 Warcry Phoenixes. So, of course, the name of the game is to go 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. And then we've got 4 Shivan Fires, because we got to just have some good removal. We've got 4 Run-Amucks, because these, again, just win you games out of nowhere. They give you good trades. Instead of letting you just trade away your low-cost creatures, you're now running over their creature, getting to keep your creature and do some damage. We got a couple Fight with Fires, just some removal, and if for some reason the game goes late, we've got a huge kill spell, and then we've got 4 Wizard's Lightning, which it's nice if you can get it out for the 1 because of the Lava Runners or the 1 Journey Mage, but honestly it's just a good removal spell in Dominaria. Now you can also see we got a cheeky Flame of the Keld. I'd probably play more of these, but I only have 1 in my draft chaff, and it's in mono red, I think a good play, because you're typically running out of cards by turn 4 or 5, and all this play does is end up drawing you a few more cards that next turn so that you hopefully can close the game out. And then Frenzied Rage I like a lot too, because you can go 1-drop G2 Lava Runner, turn 2 Frenzied Rage, and now you're hitting them for at least 3 that turn, probably 6 the next turn, and then depending on what their answer is to it, if it's like, oh, I'll just double block and move on, then you run amok over them, and now you've got them down to single-digit life, you've still got your creature, and you still haven't actually invested a lot of cards into it. It's just a strategy that's worked for me thus far. I really like the Warcry Phoenix because you're usually attacking with just about everything, provided you have the Run-Amucks or the Shivan Fires or the Wizard's Lightnings in hand. So you're not afraid to trade these away with their creatures. If they don't trade away, then you're just doing damage. If they do trade away, you're hopefully getting it back into combat the next turn. And the Keldon Overseers are nice because they're 3/1 hastes that they think, oh, I'll just throw my nice low-cost creature in front of it. You run amok, deal damage. They're not happy about it. And, of course, if it gets late game, you can use it to kicker and just swing back on them with their big creature. It's worked for me once. I just think this is a really fun mono red deck. Obviously, there's way more room for improvement, but I think anyone could build a deck like this, jump into it just for fun queue, have a lot of fun with it. And, of course, if you get something that can use Squee, like the Siege Gang Commander or something like that, yeah, you're going to have a really good time building a mono red deck with Dominaria. So, hope you enjoyed this deck tech video. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.